Hey there, it's Dominique Well from Well Medical Arts, and I'm going to teach you guys about Sculptra today. Sculptra is an amazing, versatile product that helps your body build collagen. First of all, it's great for people who want an ultra-natural product and an ultra-natural look. The Sculptra itself is made out of a beet sugar. It's PLLA, poly-L-lactic acid. They're these little teeny tiny molecules that make your body build collagen. So it's not going to give you a fill immediately. It's going to take time, at least 3 months. So a good candidate is somebody who's okay with being patient and wants slow results over time that look very natural. Now, we like to use the Sculptra for the liquid facelift to build through the temple, through the lateral cheek, in front of the hairline, along the jaw, to get that more structural support. And then once again, we can thin it out, use it a little bit more watered down, and build up some structure, nasolabial, marionette, through this area that tends to have some laxity. So wonderful for the face, for structure, as early as women in the 30s, just to keep that nice natural structure in there. It also makes the skin look dewy and good. They call it the Sculptra Glow. So I love this as a foundation for keeping your collagen built and strong. The other uses that I'm a real fan of it is for cellulite and the Brazilian butt lift and the tissue that gets creepy above the knees. So anywhere where we want to build up collagen. When it comes to the Brazilian butt lift, it takes a lot of product. We're talking at least 10 vials. So the Sculptra comes in vials, it comes in a little powder, and we mix water with it. It just depends on how much water we'll use it for what we're trying to achieve. And then after it's mixed, you can see there it's got, you kind of stir it up a little bit. You can see that it's mixed versus its powder form. When I'm going in and using it for the Brazilian butt lift, a good candidate would be somebody who's thin, doesn't have a lot of fat to use for autologous fat transfer. A traditional Brazilian butt lift, they take the fat out of here and then put it up high to lift. The Sculptra is great for someone similar to myself, thin, doesn't have a lot of fat, and then we use the Sculptra, place it high on the glutes, and you do it once, and then you come back 1 month later and you repeat it. Whenever you use Sculptra, that's the sequencing. So you need at least 2 treatments. We look at the results in 3 months, see whether we've got our desired result or we need more. There's kind of some estimates for how much you need. For the face, they'll say at least a vial per decade. And then for that Brazilian butt lift, it is starting at 10 vials, and then you repeat that, so that'll be 20 vials. When it comes to using the Sculptra for the cellulite, I'm a big fan of that. You have to understand that the causes of cellulite are those fibrous bands that are pulling down, and then the actual skin thinning and collagen. So when we go in and do it, we're going in and undermining and releasing those collagen bands, and then putting the Sculptra in where it's gonna build collagen to thicken up the tissue and make it look smoother. Doesn't make it go away completely, but you can take some of those bigger puckers and dimples and really make nice improvements on it. Depends on how much cellulite somebody has, what kind of result they want, but I usually start with at least 2 to 3 vials. When it comes to doing the knees, same thing, at least a vial per knee, and then coming back 1 month later and repeating the whole thing and looking your results at 3. So it's really a great product for a very natural, slow, where you want to just gradually look better and do it in a very natural way. It really does work.